Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushant Dhakal. The top stories first. Hindus mark the fifth day of Tihar festival today, this day dedicated to the bond between brothers and sisters. Nepali migrant workers not getting proper remuneration abroad, employers disregarding the Labour Pact. Flower business increases during Tihar, number of people involved in this business rises. EU agrees Brexit delay, British Parliament blocks a December election. And Osasuna defeats Valencia in Spanish La Liga, Barcelona will play Valladolid tonight. And now the news in detail. Today is the fifth and the final day of Tihar festival. On this day, sisters put tika or a mark on the forehead of their brothers with 7 different colors. Sisters pray for longevity and prosperity of their brothers on this auspicious day. There is a tradition of giving priority to younger brothers while following the ritual of putting the color mark or tika, from which this day derives its name of Bhai Tika. Before the ritual, the siblings first worship the 8 immortal beings including Markandeya, Bali, Parsuram, Vyas, Hanuman, Vibhishan, Kripacharya and Aswasthama as per the tradition. Yamaraj, the god of death, and his sister Yamuna are also worshipped to mark bond between brothers and sisters. Legend has it that Yamuna started this tradition by putting tika on the forehead of Yamaraj, which is commemorated till this day. Sisters also pray for long life of their brothers with Yamaraj. Globe Amarnath, a flower whose color does not fade, holds a special significance during this festival. Other flowers extensively used during Bhai Tika is the Godavari and marigold flowers. Those who do not have siblings celebrate this festival with their close relatives. It is believed that the forehead should not remain blank on this day. People who do not have siblings visit the Yamaleshwar Mahadev temple at Rani Pokhari in the heart of Kathmandu on this day. This temple is opened only once a year on the day of Bhai Tika. After the ritual is over, brothers and sisters celebrate by feasting. There is also a tradition of playing swing on this day. After all this is over, family members light lamps in the evening as the 5-day festival comes to a close. The roads of Kathmandu wear a deserted look due to the festival of Tihar, which is the second largest festival of Nepal. Many people return home to celebrate this festival while there is public holiday during Tihar, which results in less traffic congestion. A significant number of people return home during Tihar. Although a few people return home as compared to Dasai, the number of such people is still considerable. Due to the outflow of people, the streets of Kathmandu have become relatively silent. Traffic congestion has eased to a great extent during Tihar as well. Very few vehicles are plying the roads of Kathmandu, which at other times remains one of the busiest cities in the country. During normal days, people have to wait for hours to reach their destination due to traffic jam on the streets of Kathmandu, but the flow of vehicles have been smooth during Tihar. Shops remained open due to the brisk business during the festival, in which people buy new stuffs. Fruits and sweet sellers also do good business during this festival. Other businesses, however, remain closed as people spend their time together with their family members. Nepali nationals who have been travelling abroad for foreign employment have not been getting remunerations based on labour agreement. The government had set up a call centre under the Ministry of Labour, Employment and Social Security to address the problems of the people who travel abroad in search of employment. Most complaints in the call centre are related to minimum wages. The call centre also says another common complaint amongst the migrant workers is related to the type of job offered.
यताबाट नबुझिकन धेरै जाने प्लस अनि वहाँ गइसके पछाडी अब यता एउटा काम भनेको हुन्छ मेन पावरले वहाँ पुग्दाखेरि अर्कै काम गर्नु परिरहेको हुन्छ हैन त्यो उहाँहरूलाई गाह्रो भएको हुन्छ अनि फर्किन अब त्यो अरू छुट्टै काम पाएको भएर फर्किन खोज्दाखेरि उहाँहरूलाई उताबाट कम्पनीबाट फर्किन दिइरहेको हुँदैन त्यो एउटा समस्या छ
Although the government has set up the call center to address the people's concerns related to foreign employment, the system has not been as effective as expected. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. After the break, we continue with other national news. Hello Sarkar, an initiative brought into practice by the government to listen to the people's grievances, has been simply piling up complaints. Section Officer of Hello Sarkar, Harikala Acharya, has informed that there have been 1,087 complaints registered from various social media platforms in the current fiscal year. Out of these, only 156 complaints have been addressed. 328 other complaints are currently under study.
कुल प्राप्त गुनासो 1087 वटा छ हैन त्यसमा फरछोट भएको 156 वटा समाधान भएको 186 वटा प्रशोधन हुँदै अनुसन्धान गरिदै भनेर 328 वटा हेरिएका 160 वटा र नहेरिएको भनेर 257 वटा छ
The most common form of complaint in Hello Sarkar is related to transportation management. Other common complaints generally fall into the category of development, construction and public service delivery according to Hello Sarkar.
विकास निर्माणसँग सम्बन्धित गुनासोहरू यातायात क्षेत्रमा भएका गुनासाहरू त्यस्तै गरी सार्वजनिक सेवा प्रवाहमा जनताले भोगेका कठिनाई सँग सम्बन्धित गुनासाहरू र अर्को कुरा भनेको जुन डे टु डे कुनै पनि घटना परिघटना घट्छ हैन जस्तो सडक दुर्घटना हुन्छ गुनासो हुन योग्य विषयलाई छानेर हामीले चाहिँ आवश्यक कारबाहीका लागि भने सम्बन्धित निकायमा फरवार्ड गर्दिन्छौं
Hello Sarkar, under the jurisdiction of the Office of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, was introduced to address people's concerns and issues promptly. Chief Whip of Nepal Communist Party for the Lower House, Dev Gurung, has stressed the need for unity among the people to protect national integrity. Speaking at a greetings exchange program to mark the Nepal Samvat 1140 at Besi Sahar, the district headquarters of Lamjung, Gurung said the country is multilingual and multicultural, and hence the need for unity among these different groups of people is even more important now. Gurung, who is an elected MP from Lamjung, further stated that the language and culture of Nepal are the identity of all Nepalese, and therefore national unity is the only way to protect them. And now the news from the economic front. The number of people involved in flower business in Makwanpur district has risen sharply. As the profits from horticulture business rises, the people involved in this flower business have risen rapidly, with those involved in this as a regular source of income and not just for the festive season. In the past, Fakhil of Indra Sarovar rural municipality was the main site for cultivating flowers, but with more people involved in this business, commercially farming has spread to all 10 local levels of the rural municipality.
जुन हिसाबले डिमान्ड हामीसँग आइरहेको छ हामीले जुन वितरण गरिरहेका छौं त्यसले चाहिँ करिब करिब चाहिँ अब नियन्त्रणमा आउँछ कि अर्थात चाहिँ हाम्रै गाउँले दाजुभाइहरुको उत्पादनले चाहिँ पुर्याउन सकिन्छ कि भन्ने एउटा महसुस भएको छ
फूल खेती हामीले गर्न थालेपछि चाहिँ तपाईको बजारतिरको अफ सिजनमा पनि बाहिरको फूलहरु ल्याउन नपर्ने र अहिले यो गाउँमा पनि तपाईको त्यतिकै अहिले तिहारको बेला हुन्छ त्यतिकै माग आइरहेछ
For Tihar, people from nearby regions of Nawalparasi, Naranghat and Hetauda have been travelling in person to Makwanpur to buy these flowers. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. The European Union yesterday agreed to a Brexit delay of up to 3 months as British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said he would push on with his bid to end Britain's political paralysis with an election on December 12th. Reuters reported that Brexit hangs in the balance with the United Kingdom's scheduled October 31st departure from the EU now virtually certain to be postponed. British politicians are still arguing over how, when or even whether the divorce should take place at all. Johnson, who had loudly promised to deliver Brexit on October 31 do or die, has repeatedly demanded an election to end what he casts as a nightmare political deadlock. Hours after the 27 countries remaining in the EU backed his reluctant request for a delay, Johnson attempted to force a snap election on December 12 in the hope of finally winning a majority to pass the divorce deal he has negotiated with Brussels. But his third attempt to call such an election gathered only 299 votes in the parliament, short of the 424 or 2/3 of the House that he needed. A newly approved 3-drug treatment for tuberculosis will be available in 150 countries, including India and South Africa, priced at $1,040 for a complete regimen, more than twice the cost in the past by advocacy groups for other treatments. According to Reuters, the United Nations-backed Stop TB partnership said yesterday that BPAL would be obtainable in eligible countries through the Global Drug Facility GDF, a global provider of TB medicines created in 2001 to negotiate lower prices for treatments. Tuberculosis was responsible for 1.5 million deaths in 2018. BPAL is an oral treatment which promises a shorter, more convenient option to existing TB treatment options which use a cocktail of antibiotic drugs over a period of up to 2 years. The new cocktail, which will treat extensively drug-resistant strains of the illness, consists of drug developer TB Alliance's newly approved medicine, pretamine, in combination with linezolid and Johnson & Johnson's betaquilline. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Osasuna defeated Valencia in the Spanish La Liga yesterday as they climbed to the top of the table. Valencia is languishing in the 12th position after the loss. Osasuna are 8th position with 14 points. However, the biggest surprise in the Spanish La Liga has been the rise of Granada FC. Granada defeated Real Betis in the weekend as they climbed to the top of the La Liga table. The usual suspects, Real Madrid and Barcelona, are a couple of points off the leaders. The cancellation of El Clasico in the weekend meant both teams have a game in hand. Barcelona will play Valladolid tonight as they look for a win which will help them reach the top of the table. Real Madrid, however, don't play till Thursday. Their next match is against Leganes, and a win will see them climb to the second in the table. Nepal has climbed up one spot in the International Cricket Council's World T20 rankings. Nepal has climbed to the 12th position in the newly updated rankings table. Nepal has secured 189 rating points from 21 games according to the stats. However, among the associate nations, Nepal is at the top. Scotland and UAE, who were ahead of Nepal in the rankings table, have slipped down to 16th and 13th positions respectively. The table is led by Pakistan, who are closely followed by the English side. South Africa remains in the 3rd position. In the ICC ODI rankings, Nepal is on the 17th position. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Hindus mark the 5th day of Tihar festival today. This day is dedicated to the bond between brothers and sisters. Nepali migrant workers not getting proper remuneration abroad, employers disregarding the Labour Pact. Flower business increases during Tihar, number of people involved in this business rises. EU agrees Brexit delay, British Parliament blocks a December election. And Osasuna defeats Valencia in Spanish La Liga. Barcelona will play Valladolid tonight. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.